We have arrived. This is Route 941, brought to you by the world's greatest shoe store, Greenlee Shoe.
This is Dennis. Glad you're riding shotgun with me as we travel our region to find the best in local country music. Over the past months that we've been featuring music here on Route 941, I've been focusing on bands that have been established and that they've had a history. Well, tonight, this is brand new. I've got brand new music for you out of the Fredericton area. No Name Road is a three-piece country band, and the guys in the band are no strangers to writing, recording, and performing music. It's a new project that began with lead singer Anthony Gray and bassist Dan Beatty. And I'm glad to be talking with Dan and Anthony here tonight. Guys, welcome to Route 941 on Country 94.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, thank you for having us.
Hey, my pleasure, guys. Now, your new single, Like a Country Song, it just sounds so good. I can't wait for everyone to hear it. But before we get into that, how did the band actually get started?
Dan and I first met when I was on a lunch break at the mall. And I went down to McDonald's to go get some food. I was in the line up there and I was singing. And by the time I got up to the front of the line, Dan heard me and was like, "Oh, you're a singer?" He's like, "Yeah, I have a band that I need." And so that's how that went down. So we got into that band, and then years later, here we are.
Right on. And I read that was about 10 years ago. So as a trio, we're missing your third member. We're missing your lead guitar player, Max. Tell us how you guys met.
So I actually met Max 3.5 years ago, and we met online. He had a post up for music production. We met, and at the time he could barely speak English. He just moved here from Belarus.
Right.
So a lot of our communication was very much like through music itself and not through language. But we started making music right away, and then we decided we wanted to make a project. And then eventually we got to the point where we were writing songs and needed a singer, and that's when we brought on Anthony.
And Anthony, you actually were a contestant on Canadian Idol as well, right?
Yes, I did. In 2005, I made it to the Top 100 the first day in Toronto.
Right.
And then in 2008, I went back again and I made it to the second day in Toronto. It was a pretty cool experience. I was on TV for probably about, 20 seconds. It was
But that's 20 seconds that's going to live on forever, right?
Definitely. Yeah.
Daniel, 11 Past One is the band that you've been in most recently. Our paths have crossed numerous times playing for either the same people, the same stages, but always at different times. I've known who you were for a long, long time, so getting the chance to talk with you is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've definitely made my way around the scene. So
you sure have. Now, for both of you, how did you both know that music was something you just had to do?
Dan, you want to go first?
I've kind of known since I was like 9. Growing up, my parents always had music around the house, so I've always been really into music. But then when I started playing, it was pretty obvious to me right away that I wanted to make a career out of it. You know what I mean? I was more passionate about it, and I've played pretty much every genre since. I'm pretty open-minded musically, so it's always just been a big part of my life.
How about you, Anthony?
I've been at it since I was 3. My dad always played guitar and stuff around me, and he and I started learning songs and stuff when I was 3 years old. And I did the Christmas Daddies. I think I was 3 or 4 was the first time I was on TV singing. As the years have gone on, I continued to do that. Music was kind of in my blood, pretty much, and it's always been a dream. So
it's pretty sweet that it was your dad that gave you the introduction to music, and then it just kind of grew from there.
Exactly, yeah.
I feel like most musicians don't really have much of a choice. We just kind of do it, right?
It's true. I believe that wholeheartedly. It's just something that's in your DNA. It's in your blood. You just have to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
When you got this project together, when did you know that you just had something good?
Personally, I'm always a big believer in not necessarily waiting for opportunities, but making them.
Yeah.
So I just kind of knew if we did it and we decided to do it properly, that it would be good. And that's kind of worked out for me since I've kind of adopted that mindset to kind of make your own opportunities and just go for it, right?
Yeah, it really makes sense. Just having the confidence and knowing that what you're doing based on your past experiences is going to be good. How about you, Anthony?
Myself, I've been playing around the Fredericton music scene for quite a while, and I've been seeing, I guess, what's been working and what hasn't been working. All that stuff and what people are happy about and what they're not happy with and stuff. And once I got in with this group, I could just feel the difference in the professionalism and the love for the music. The drive was there too.
Yeah.
So we're all really driven. We go nonstop when it comes to this. This is our This is our love right now, and hope to be forever.
That's awesome. When you're with a bunch of people that are like-minded, what you're doing doesn't really feel like work, does it?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I'm actually unhappy when I'm not working.
It's very true. It's very true. Like Dan is, that's just the way he is. He's like, got something, let's go. We are all go. We just got up at 3 a.m. the other morning to do a video shoot. So that'll tell you what we've been doing.
You've adopted my work schedule. I get up at like 3:50 every morning, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah, there you go.
So let's talk about how your new single actually got written. How did you guys write Like a Country Song?
Dan?
Me and Anthony and one other guy, Kirk Moss, who's a local guy, we got together one day for a songwriting session, and Kirk had a couple lines that were just kind of started in his head, and then we really liked it, and we kind of liked where it was going. And funny enough, we actually changed the first line that he started with, so it doesn't even have that same starting line anymore. But that's how it started, and we kind of wanted to have a song, have it relate back to the girl and how she kind of fits all of those stereotypes in a positive way, and that's kind of what country music is positive vibes. And
yeah, I agree with that 100%. And I think that you guys are definitely onto something. I mean, just looking at your social media, you guys quickly picked up over 6,200 Facebook followers, and you've topped over 17,000 views on YouTube. That's quite an accomplishment, guys.
Yeah, I think it's 18,000 now. It's still going up.
You would do that. Oh, Dan, I love you.
Brotherly
I'm watching the numbers constantly. So
yeah, he really is.
The marketing is important.
And you really kind of have to as well to kind of gauge what your next step is going to be, right?
Yeah, I think it's important too to know where your fans are. That way, like when it comes to like booking shows and stuff, you can really target that. And we want to be playing for people who want to see us, right? So
for sure. Now and very soon, we're going to be headed to a green status. How does it feel to know that you'll finally be able to get this new band and new music out to the people that want to hear you?
Oh, yeah, we're super excited. The calls have been picking up for the interest and everything, because everybody knows that green is coming, hopefully. So, yeah, we're definitely excited to have a bit of normalcy at our shows, because all the shows we've been doing so far have been COVID shows, right, with people sitting and limited capacity. And so we're really excited to have people dancing and being together.
Now, I see that your calendar is building up. I was looking on your social media page. Tell us where you're going to be playing tonight.
Woolstock Wharf is having a grand opening for their patio. So, like most businesses during COVID, they decided to, adjust and adapt. So they built a patio further outside of the restaurant. And with the nice weather and everything, they really wanted to kick it off with a bang. And so they gave us a call. And so we said, yeah, that'd be a really cool event. We wanted to kind of be outside, and people driving by might be able to hear it and stuff, so that it's pretty cool for us.
And they have amazing seafood.
That's just another bonus, isn't it?
Definitely.
The food never hurts.
And guys, how can people follow No Name Road?
All of our social media is real easy to find. You just look up literally at No Name Road. Same with YouTube, same with Facebook, Instagram. Facebook is No Name Road Band. And then we're obviously on all the Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, and a website coming soon with merch. It's just not ready yet, but it's coming.
Sounds good, guys. What about plans for new music for No Name Road?
Yeah, we've got pitches coming from a lot of different songwriters. We actually have songwriting sessions as well. We have one this Thursday. So, yeah, we definitely have more music coming. Our original plan was to do a few a year, but things have been a little slower with COVID for music videos and whatnot. So that obviously was a little harder to do when everybody was limited to what we could do, right?
But here we are looking ahead to the future, and the future is green.
Yeah, it's only going to get faster from here, so.
Anthony Gray and Dan Beatty of No Name Road, thanks so much for chatting with me tonight.
No worries, thank you.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce your new single?
Hey, this is No Name Road, and you're listening to our new single, Like a Country Song.
Off track, a heart attack. Hillbilly girl in a camouflage hat. She likes mud on the tires, big bonfires. Everybody knows she lives life fast. She's just the kind of girl that I want. She keeps the party going all night long. She plays over in my head on repeat. summer classic girl, just her and me. She's like a country song on the radio. Turn it up loud everywhere she goes. Playing all night long and it feels just right. Looking at you with your jeans so tight, you wanna dance, girl. Take my hand, girl, spin you around in the heat of the night. Sing it loud, sing it proud. People will break it down, getting this party started. It's only getting harder. It's only getting harder. It's only getting harder. She likes cold beer, she's got no fear. Whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Down on a back road, she likes to get stuck. The first bed we shared was the back of my truck. She's just the kind of girl that I want. She keeps the party going all night long. She plays over in my head on repeat. A summer classic girl, just her and me. It's like a country song on the radio. Turn it up loud everywhere she goes. Playing all night long and it feels just right. Looking at you with your jeans so tight, you wanna dance, girl. Take my hand, girl, spin you around in the heat of the night. Sing it loud, sing it proud. People will break it down, getting this party started. It's only getting harder. It's only getting harder. It's only getting harder. Party going all night long. She plays over in my head on repeat.
Summer classic girl, just her and me.
She's like a country song on the radio. Turn it up loud everywhere she goes. Playing all night long and it feels just right. Looking at you with your jeans so tight, you wanna dance, girl. Take my hand, girl, spin you around in the heat of the night. Sing it loud, sing it proud. People will break it down, getting this party started. It's only getting harder. It's only getting harder. It's only getting harder. It's only getting harder. She reminds me of a country song.
Damn, them jeans are tight, girl. Oh, yeah. Spin for me, baby.
Thanks for riding with me as we check our region to find the best in local, original country music. Come back again next week and I'll feature another artist. Route 941 is brought to you by the world's greatest shoe store, Greenlee Shoe and Country 94.